Let's place that into the glass. This next ingredient is a bit more of a rarer one. It's not often found, but you need to find it in a stronghold. So that we take 25 times 0.74. Welcome, my friend. I see that you've come in here today for the most exquisite brewing experience. We are a new establishment, of course. We are the Potion Brewers United, and we operate a beverage location. Now, of course, there is payment for this experience. It is brand new here in this world, and the great city has finally licensed us. I'm very glad that I have the opportunity to work with someone of your stature coming into our establishment. I believe that an adventurer is probably the best judge of the flavors of this here world, as you have, I assume, traveled a great distance. Yes. Perfect. Well, let's not dilly-dally, shall we? Of course, we are going to make the beverage in this here glass today. I am using this wooden stir stick. It might look like a knife, but it is not the case. It is a stir stick. We will use it to do some stirring today. It almost has a fish-like stirring. It does good for the ridges to get all the taste in there. We cannot dilly-dally though. Let's begin. First, we will be making you the Emerald Extravaganza. The Emerald Extravaganza. In order to that, we need a mid-size glass such as this one. We then place it down. Perfect. We then need this here. A slightly melted iced emerald. As you can see, it has begun to melt, and an emerald is located frozen within the base. We must place that into the glass. Just perfect presentation, of course. Perfect. We now have the emerald ice in the glass. We then need a potion of regeneration. Only a bit, of course. Perfect. We have about 1 ounce perhaps in there. Then we must add Lapis Lazuli extract. I have not yet stirred it because I want it to be fresh, but here we go. As you can see, it's pure now. We're making a bit of a mess, that's okay. I predicted that. Perfect. Of course, a slight mess is not without expectation. There we are. Next, you may want to look away for this next part. Creeper shavings. Little gunpowder in there. There we are. As you can can see, the emerald ice is beginning to melt, and it's turning more of a purple hue. The gunpowder adds a little bit of zest. This next ingredient is a bit more of a rarer one. It's not often found, but you need to find it in a stronghold. Yes, a stronghold. I'm going to grab it. Have you heard of Pepsi? There we go. This is a cola. That sound is the gunpowder. Of course, it's making a mess again. I apologize, adventurer. We are new at this. Now, we must stir. The emerald is almost out of the ice. That's perfect. As you can see, look. Can you see it? That's exactly what we want. All right. Perfect. The Emerald Extravaganza. Now, shall we begin the tasting experience? I'll hand this to you. Perfect. Now, let's get the criteria out. Okay, before you take your sip, please, I'll have you listen to the criteria we're looking for. First, we will be rating taste out of 5. Alright, presentation out of 10. Texture out of 5. Design out of 5. Crispiness out of 10. Okay, and then we are going to do a total score. That's 5, 15, 20, 35. Okay. All right. Let us begin for the Emerald Extravaganza. Go ahead and take your first sip. What do you think out of 5? I see. A 4. Can you tell me perhaps why? The ice needs to be a more firm. Perfect. Ice firmer. Noted. For the presentation, what would you rate the presentation out of 10? Of course, this was the first time making the beverage. I did taste test it myself, but I hope you understand. I understand. A 4 out of 10. I need to do better with my messiness, of course. Mess. Take another sip. course, you've given me great. I'm very happy to hear that. Now the crispiness. Crispiness. Another sip. Go right ahead. Okay. And what do you think? Nine. Alright. No, you want to take another sip? Alright, we'll go ahead. An 8. What's missing? The pop, not enough carbonation. Perfect, okay. So that's 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. 18 plus 8, 26. 26. Is that a passing score? What is our score for this? We have 26 divided by 74%. We're nowhere near perfect. Nowhere near perfect. I'll have to try again. I'll definitely have to try again. Either way, I guess in this case we'll have to charge you 74% of the tasting experience. And I've put away my calculator, let me get it again. The usual price for such an experience is 25 emeralds. But because we've only provided something that is of 74% of its perfection, then we can only charge you 74%. That means that we take 25 times 0.74, 18.5, and of course we'll round upwards. That's 19 emeralds today. Will that be okay with you? It will. Okay, let's prepare those. I'll take those emeralds from you. You came with your own supply. Perfect, perfect. 19 emeralds. 19 emeralds. Okay. 19 of my choosing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. I'll hand these back to you. That's 19 emeralds. That's perfect. Well, we're glad you enjoyed the experience. I hope that in the future we can offer you more. Of course, the 19 emeralds are much appreciated, and I hope to make one beverage that is 100% to your liking. Yes. Well, of course, there is always the classic potion of regeneration, or the Lapis Lazuli extract. And lastly is our friend the Creeper. He has helped us quite a bit today. Regardless, we appreciate your time today. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We hope to see you again soon. Let me get these gloves off and get myself an Emerald Extravaganza for myself.